Hi all, the Barnet Chess Congress is coming up this weekend. If you happen to be in the UK, check it out on barnetchessclub.com. It's also in the two event calendars at BCM Chess Co UK and the ECF calendar. So it's a 2-day event this Saturday and Sunday. So I want to sort of highlight a game which from 1993, in 1993 I managed to win it. I beat Bagri in one of the rounds. And before the tournament actually, I was trying to play more tactically, to look at more resources tactically, and it really worked out in this particular event. So I was doing that by trying to consciously look at all the little details and trying to appreciate if they were significant. I tried not to miss a trick, basically. But combined with that sort of attitude, I played quite a tactical opening. The Trompowsky, Bishop G5. And he played knight e4, and I simply played h4. So I didn't mind about my pawn structure being wrecked if he took, because I'd have some dynamics on the h file. But actually, he just challenges my centre with c5. And I took away from the centre. I think this has been highlighted by Julian Hodgson as an effective thing to do. Just take on c5, because he's like the leading Trompowsky expert as far as GMs go. So e6 now, so he's made way for e6 to be possible, and this is kind of clever because he wants to capture on c5 with his bishop rather than the queen, maybe to f2. After c3, actually he took on g5. Maybe bishop c5 would play e3 anyways, but he took on g5 first. And okay, now though there's a problem. Bishop c5 b4. So he takes with the queen, actually. I play knight gf3. I've got a slight issue with my position. He's got this dark square bishop. I've got no dark square bishop. So potentially some of my pawns, especially f2, they turn out... Sorry, not that variation. This turns out to be a weakness later. Just keep a note of that. So queen b1, tactical move, just threatening, rook h7, of course. So he does something about that. And now I play e4, which is a bit controversial because if the pawn's on e3, then I can shield f2. So by playing e4, potentially if f2 is attacked, it's more vulnerable than usual. Queen f4, now rook h4, another tactical move. And now I re-centralise my queen, which facilitates castling queenside. And he's trying to put me off castling queenside, so he plays a very quick b5. I don't really want to take that pawn. Rook b8, I'll be losing the pawn and not able to castle queenside. So I just castle queenside now. b4. Now I simply play king b1. And he continues with a5. And now I play c4. But it really does mean I've given him c5 as well. A lovely place for his bishop. So I think black's better here. But it's here, as I say, the attitude I had was to look very carefully for resources. And I managed to find something here. I wonder if you can spot what I played, which slightly exposes the black king position. So if I give you 5 seconds starting from now, I wonder if you can spot it. Okay, I played a temporary pawn sack, g6. So this disrupts a bit black's pawn structure. He took, and now guess what I played to follow up with this temporary pawn sack. Okay, I play e5, so now I'm actually threatening rook h7, queen g6. Maybe, he could just castle kingside here, but it starts to be a bit scary, for h7 and maybe knight g5s. But at the moment, e5 is weak as well, so it's a little bit controversial, my play. Assuming I can double up rooks, though, this should be fine. But he took on e5, and now I can play my rook h7, so he's not going to be able to castle kingside. So his king's actually in the centre now, left stranded in the centre. And he picks up the f2 pawn, which isn't so brilliant here, because I play knight e4, gaining a tempo, and also clamping on d6, potentially. He plays bishop g3. Now I play queen g6, attacking that bishop again. And he plays bishop h4, and now, believe it or not, we're very close to the end of the game. I play knight d6, and he resigns here because of these major threats like queen e8 and queen f7. He resigns here, so I was very pleased with this win. It was a very tactical win, dynamic, using a very dynamic opening, not minding about structural damage. So I really got my pieces to be effective. So this was back in 1993. I think one of the 2 times I won the Barnet Congress. But it's this weekend that the under 2220 ECF section has got a prize of £200, but the other sections are £100 each. But it's a great venue, very comfortable venue, and I recommend it. I'll be there this weekend. So if you happen to be in the UK, check out the Barnet Congress. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.